Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So the Dragon Ball Legends video and stuff number 7 has just ended, and with that we got a bit of information on the game. Some things that we've already known about, but other things that we had absolutely no idea that would be coming into the game. So I'm gonna break down what we practically experienced during that event, and I'm just gonna quickly glance over the ones that we've already known about, starting off with the title screen update, because you guys know it takes literally forever to load into the game. But with this update that'll be dropping later on tonight or like early tomorrow morning, it's going to speed that up entirely. So from it taking forever, it's going to take like literally 5 seconds to load into the game, or maybe even quicker. So we've already know about that, but just reiterating that. Plus the energy tank system update is also coming as well. So if you guys didn't know, the way how the current energy tank system works is that you would run through 10 bars, and then after it depletes, you can either use crystals or energy tickets in order to refill the tank. But they're revamping that system to the point where, I'm assuming anyway, it's just one gigantic bar, and then you'll be able to refill it as much as you're able to, depending on how much energy you have left over. And the tickets that you have are going to be able to be converted into like these energy capsules that'll automatically go into the tank. So your tickets aren't going to be useless. You'll be able to use those to buy like the energy capsules, and then those will go towards the actual tank. So yeah, they're just trying to make it a bit more streamlined, so that way, for example, let's say that you're trying to level up a character, you don't have to burn through 10 energy and as well as 10 skip tickets and then afterwards refill the tank and then do that process over and over, but instead you're more than likely just able to do it all in one go. So that's what they're aiming for with the energy tank. But again, we'll be able to see all that in action come the update, which will happen later tonight / early in the morning tomorrow. But there are also other things that we're going to be receiving as well, some things that I had no idea about, and I'm actually glad that they're going to be implementing. So I'm going to list everything in this update and then break down the things that they've actually talked about and then speculate about the things that they didn't. So on this post, it shows planned version 2.12.0 update content, reduction of title screen loading time, improvements to energy recovery process through energy tank, improvements to casual matches, revisions to main PvP menu interface, revisions to party formation interface, revisions to equipment interface, revisions to post-battle results sequence, introduction of unlock all for soul boost, changes to Z levels, accounting for level ups when replaying story battles, implementation of recommended content, addition of friend code generation function, changes to method for accessing story archive, addition of legends limited to rarity list in character filter, changes to auto select function for party formation, revisions to co-op battle interface, addition of a tutorial image display function, and display of element advantage disadvantage on starts. Wait, what? Okay, I didn't know about that one, on start screen or start battle screen. Anyway, so there are a few things few of these that they've already talked about. I've already talked about the very first two, but these are things that we've already known, right? Now, I'm gonna see if I can group these two into one segment. The casual matches and the main PvP menu interface. It actually did get a pretty big revision, and this is actually something that I have talked about, as well as other people have talked about, in terms of the actual purpose of casual matches. There really isn't one, right? But casual matches are actually changing, and they're no longer called casual matches, they're now called training battles. And within this segment, you're able to use your units, as long as you have the unit, mind you. You don't have to have them fully maxed. Okay, well, soul boosting is probably one thing, but in terms of actual limit breaking level, the level of your unit and the limit breaking level will be adjusted so you can battle more easily using characters that you haven't been, or that haven't been fully upgraded. So for example, if I were to have, let's say, a 2-star Vegito Blue, right? If you go into now known as training battles with that unit, you're able to use him at 14 stars max level, which means that he's guaranteed level 5,000 at 14 stars in training battle. And the thing is, this mode is literally just for fun. So it's not that's dull as casual match, because casual match was literally just rating match with no extra benefit. And then it's not as intensive as rating match where you're, you know, stressing and sweating and trying to be the best of the best. No, this is literally, I guess in a sense, it's technically LBR mode, but without it being LBR, right? So I'm actually excited for this because it allows you to be able to use units at their full potential anytime, anywhere, right? And I don't know if this is going to extend with you playing against your friends. It would have been cool if it did, because I mean, again, that would literally just be LBR mode. But training battle replaces casual matches, and with that you can use units fully maxed out. Again, I don't know about soul boosting, but I do know in terms of their actual level and their limit breaking, they'll be level 5,000 at 14 stars for each unit that you use on training battle. So that's actually a really good adjustment. It's something that I wanted to see implemented, because casual matches were literally pointless. Like, entirely, there was no reason for casual matches to exist because everybody went to rating match. But there's that. And of course, you guys saw the PvP menu was changed, so it looks different. It seems to be like an actual rotational system. Again, it showed, I believe, rating match, training battle, and LBR. So that's gonna be the PvP screen from here on out, and I'm pretty sure they'll make like bits and pieces of adjustments every now and then. So that's how that looks like. The revisions to party formation interface we also did get to see, and I actually do like what they're trying to do with this. So pretty much, if you go and try to edit your party and whatnot, you guys know how the screen currently looks like, right? But they have, I guess, was it like a view all section, and in that section it will show your current party and all of their equipment. So if you want to be able to share with others, okay, this is my team, this is the equipment that I have on them, and like this is like, you know, the level of each equipment or whatever the case may be, or if you just want to be able to quickly edit their equipment, that is probably going to be the best way to do so. So it's a cool update. It makes it a bit more streamlined instead of selecting each unit individually and then having to go through all of their equipment just like that. You kind of have it all listed in a row and you can just access it quickly. So I think that's a cool quality of life change. Also, the equipment interface has been updated as well. Now, in terms of equipment, I didn't really have any issues with it, but in this case, they're making it easier for you to be able to upgrade your equipment after you remove a slot, which is good. Again, it makes things a lot quicker than the slow-ish process that was implemented in the game when that feature was first, well, put in the game. But I'm all for it. I'm all for it, because as long as it makes the game smoother and quicker to play, I have absolutely no issues with it. Okay, revisions to post-battle results sequence, we did not see that, so I can't really say anything on that. But this next one is obviously pretty self-explanatory, and I'm actually excited for it. The introduction of Unblock All for Soul Boost. A lot of people have been asking for this, right? Because we first got the taste of it when we had, I guess for each individual grid, we were able to unlock everything on there, right? Because people was, you know, they were getting tired of pressing each individual one. We just want to be able to select everything. We have all the souls for it. Now with this, for all the grids, like it all in one go, if you have the souls for it, and if you have the Zenny for it, you can unlock every grid all at once. I think that's good. So it will definitely make soul boosting exponentially much more streamlined, especially for Zenkai units, because that's the one thing that I dread the most, is trying to soul boost Zenkai units, because you have to like first awaken like those two panels that take a ton of souls, and then go through each individual process that takes forever because of Zenkai souls. Now with this, I can just like unlock each segment, like those two little panels, and then just select, just soul boost all of them, just unlock all, and then it'll just do a majority of the work for me. Then all I have to worry about is just getting souls and Zenny, then just going from there. So that's actually a really cool change. Changes to Z levels, this, I just don't care about Z levels at all. I really don't. Like, it's been so pointless for a very, very long time. Like after you're past like Z level, maybe like 100 or 150 or the latest 200, it really does not matter. So whatever they decide to add for that, that'll be interesting. Accounting for level ups when replaying story battles. Yeah, I don't know what they're planning to go at with this. I mean, maybe they're just probably adjusting the EXP that you get. I don't know. This is kind of vague. We'll see when the update drops. Implementation of recommended content, same thing, pretty vague. I have no idea what this even pertains to, so we'll have to see that when the update actually drops. Addition of a friend code generation function. I actually like this. Currently, the ways how you're able to play with your friends in the game is either through a QR code or through, I guess, your quote-unquote lobby code. I guess having a friend code generation function would actually be kind of cool. I don't know if this pertains to either just playing against your friends or being able to have people add you in Dragon Ball Legends, because like you do have a code in the game that you can give out to people and they can add you in the game. So I'm guessing this is just some other way to make it a bit more streamlined. Again, we'll have to wait and see. Changes the method for accessing story archive. I've never really used the feature because I play the story and I remember it all, so there's that. But I guess for new players, that'll help. Okay, addition of Legends Limited to Rarity list and character filter. This is, I guess, a small thing. It's nice to have because it doesn't really change much, but I guess if you're trying to build like an entire Zenkai team, that would help. But it doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't hurt at all. So I guess if you're searching for like a particular Zenkai unit, and with how large the roster is right now, they're just hard to find, you can just specify, I want to search for Legends Limited units, and then go from there. Or I was saying Zenkai, I'm tripping. Legends Limited units specifically. So, you know, like Majin Vegeta, Vegito Blue, Super Vegito, those units and all that stuff. Not Zenkai units, Legends Limited specifically. I'm sorry, I'm recording this like early in the morning. Okay, changes to auto select function for party formation. I think that there's definitely a needed update for that, because if there's people out there that's wanting to generate a quick team, I think the algorithm probably needs to work a bit better, because some of the teams that they generate are not the best or just not optimal in general. So if they're revising it so it actually gives you a much more optimal team, I'm for it. Or maybe they just found something else that they can change within that feature to make it better. That would be great. Revisions to co-op battle interface. This is something I have said in videos, something I've seen so many people talk about, and I'm glad that they're finally doing it. They're finally adding the Dragon Ball tracking system. I've wanted that in Legends for so long in terms of co-op. So now we don't have to worry about changing our names to try to communicate with our buddy. We don't have to worry about doing tap blast to signify or to signal that we actually have Rising Rush available, or stop attacking to signal that we have Rising Rush available. Now we can see how many Dragon Balls our buddy has and when they have Rising Rush available, so we can finally coordinate when to do the double Rising Rush. This was, in my opinion, a much needed feature for co-op. It absolutely needed that, and now we finally have it. So that is actually a really big deal, or at least to me it is, because now we can actually time double Rising Rush. So that's actually a really good thing. And then we have the addition of a tutorial image display function. I don't know what that has to pertain with anything, honestly, so there's that. And then of course, display of element advantage and disadvantage on start battle screen. And then there's more to go. So it says on the start battle screen. I mean, I don't know if they're actually meaning like in battle, because I think that would actually help. Because again, newer players are still probably learning the game and all that stuff. Like tenured players don't really have to worry about that because we understand how element factor works. But I guess like ways to make it a bit more noticeable, to, you know, aid people. Hey, you know, like this color doesn't work against unit. Hey, this color works against this unit. I think that helps. It doesn't hurt. It's a small thing, but it is beneficial in the long run, especially to newer players. But we also got to see gameplay of Goten and Trunks. Now, you guys know we're getting the new banner. It's called Legends All-Star, and we'll be receiving the new transforming Goten and new transforming Trunks. But they're implementing something that's going to make it easier to, I guess, limit break these units in a sense, right? Now, when I first saw this, I thought that this was I thought that this was something that you actually have to pay for, like with actual money, but no, you unlock these missions with Chrono Crystals. So it is okay, it can be free to play, depending on how many crystals it actually takes to unlock these missions, but I do think that this is a step in the right direction on how to get people to start limit breaking units a bit more. So we have new purchasable missions, again with Chrono Crystals specifically. but pretty much you get the featured mission from summons, right? You'll be able to unlock it at the same time. Afterwards, you use crystals to unlock the missions, and then once you complete all the missions, you're able to get 1200 Z power and 5 multi Z power, so you can be able to obviously get the unit to that's past 3 stars already, and then be able to soul boost, limit break them even further. I think this is a step in the right direction, but how it actually works out is to be determined. We'll be able to find out once the update drops, but if all goes well, this could actually be a good feature. And then of course, again, we had gameplay of Goten and Trunks, and the final thing that we got is we're receiving a new Zenkai unit, and it's actually EX Raditz, which is weird. So with this, they're now implementing ways to make more EX units viable, which also now lets us know that Zenkai Awakening is not limited to sparking units. That is a really, really good thing. And I would believe that everybody who has Dragon Ball Legends has this Raditz. He's literally in every banner, and he's been in the game since day 1. So I'm pretty sure that almost everybody, if not everybody, should have this unit at 7 stars or 14, one or the other. But I'm pretty sure I have him maxed out too. I've pulled him so many times I've lost track. But yeah, he's going to be the first EX unit to receive a Zenkai Awakening. That's going to be interesting, and I really do hope that it makes him extremely viable. And then last parts were Goten and Trunks. So quick synopsis. So for Goten, transforming unit, he's able to transform into Super Saiyan, but there's a time limit. But as the timer goes down, he actually gets stronger and stronger. So that'll be interesting, but I'm hoping that when he reverts back to base form, he doesn't actually lose all of those buffs. Or if he does, then he at least has something that still keeps him viable. But I guess it just won't be as strong as a Super Saiyan transformation. So there's that. And then with Kid Trunks, his main ability activates after transforming, and it's apparently something to watch out for. Not really many details on that, but that's all that we've got. But yeah, those are the details that were in this video and stuff. Long video because there's a lot to talk about, but I wanted to make sure that I broke down everything for you guys. But I do want to know what you guys thought about all of this in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.